dailyness here. Thank you for joining me on All These Things TV. If this is your first time, welcome. And if it's not, hey, it's good to see you again. Here at All These Things TV, I make content geared towards the millennial mother and wife to help her live her most fulfilled life while having a relationship with Christ. If that is something you're interested in, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. First of all, thank you guys for joining me again on another video. I'm really excited about this video. I'm a little skeptic about it, but it has been put on my heart to do, so I'm a little nervous. But know that everything I share with you guys is out of love and things that I have had to grow through and grow past myself and have made me feel more like a woman and made me feel more put together and just better all around the board here. So these are things we have to stop doing as women. And now I'm not saying that I'm condemning you on anything. These are things that I told myself that I have to stop doing as a woman, which is why I titled the things we have to stop doing as women. And when we stop these things, we can see the effects of them and what that means for us as a person and how it affects everybody around us. And again, this is only because I've gone through this myself and this is my personal experience. These things are what I have concluded I need to stop doing to help me feel like a better woman for my family, for my husband, and for myself. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing, we have to stop blaming our children for our lack of success. This is something that I've seen in my own home as a child growing up. No shade to my mom. She's doing great and wonderful things now. And these are just things that I've heard have happened in the community of women. We say, oh, I couldn't do this because I decided to stay at home and be a mother. Oh, I couldn't do this because I had to watch y'all. There's no excuse for you to not do what you need to do as a woman because of your children. Your children are a gift, but they are also an asset to you as a woman. And the good thing about continuing to do what you love and what you do is that your children see you and they see that mom is still going to live her dreams. Mom is still going to accomplish her goals and take care of me and make me feel loved and appreciated. Cadence is a perfect example. Just today, I went and took Fago to his physical therapy, and Cadence, I said this on Snapchat too, Cadence pretty much does everything that I do. So if I get a coffee, she's getting a Katie coffee. It's hot. If I get a cold brew, she's getting a cold brew, and it's actually just chocolate milk in a Starbucks cup. And Fago looked at her and looked at me and said, what have you created? I said, I haven't created anything. I'm living my life. And that is the best example that you can give as a woman to your kids, to press on through your dreams and live your dreams out and continue to live those dreams while you manage the home and while you care for them, because you're going to inspire them to do whatever they want and do whatever they can while building a family. And if you can do it, they can do it. You want to be the best example that you can for your kids. So please stop blaming your kids for your success. Put on your big girl boots, manage your time, and get stuff done, because your kids are going to appreciate and love you for it, because they're going to see how much of a superwoman you can be. Okay, the next point is twofold, so it counts as like two, but it's really one, and it's talking bad about our spouses or significant others and talking bad to them. Talking bad to them and talking bad about them. Now I'm going to talk about this in terms of husband. If you're talking bad about oh my God, I learned this from personal experience. If you're mad at your husband, you need to talk to two people. You need to talk to God and you need to talk to your husband. Don't go tell your family, especially not your family. They're gonna see your spouse more than anybody else, you know, outside of friends. You know, you always going to your mama's house, or you always got family reunions. Your spouse ain't gonna go nowhere when you have to be with your family. And I've learned that talking bad or just trying to vent to other people changes the way that they look at him. So when y'all done arguing, they still mad because they on your team, because of course they're gonna be on your team. They're your family. That family member can say, oh, I'm not gonna think nothing different of him, but I promise you, they will. There have been times that my best friend has told me things and I'm like, okay, I'm glad y'all got over it, but I'm still side-eyeing her husband. I'm still side-eyeing her boyfriend. Because you still ain't right, and I see it. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing for the family members. You know, when me and Fago went through our whole big thing last summer, my parents, it took them months. It took them months for it took months for my siblings, for my parents, for things to feel normal. And like we were one family unit, as in me and my family coming into our family, as in my parents and my siblings. It is a struggle, so be careful about talking bad about your spouse to other people, because You might be mad, but you live with them and y'all gonna get over it and it'll be fine. But then those people are gonna still look at them crazy, and then you got some rift between this family, you got some rift between your family and your spouse, to where now you and your spouse got problems, and that's not okay. You need to talk to two people. You need to talk to your husband about your problems and talk to and pray to God. Make sure that it's not a hard problem within you, and if you can't find anything, or if God doesn't reveal anything about you, then you probably need to go talk to your husband or pray to God about him and let God work on him, let God fix him. That leads me to the second fold of this point. Don't talk bad to your spouse. You know, the Bible says the power of life and death lies within the tongue. That doesn't mean you speak death upon that person, but if you speak bad about that person and that's what that person is dealing with, they're going to continuously deal with that. That's like saying your kids are bad. Man, you such a bad kid. You're speaking life into that sentence and making your kid a bad kid by confessing that kid is a bad kid. Yes, your spouse is going to frustrate you. Yes, your husband is going to get on your nerves. But how about you speak good things? Babe, I'm proud of you for this. Babe, I love that you lead me in this. You know, if you talk bad about them, they're not going to want to have a communication relationship with you, and they're automatically going to know that you don't believe in them. You're supposed to, as a wife, you're supposed to build up your husband and to make him feel like he can do anything. You are his support system. Talking bad to him destroys him and will make him run away. And don't nobody want that. No. We have to stop leaving our home looking like we don't care about ourselves. Now, I'm not saying you gotta come outside looking like a supermodel, but there's been too many times, and I love y'all if y'all do this, there have been too many times where I have been in Walmart or I have been at the local grocery store and somebody comes in there with a bonnet. Stop wearing your bonnets to the store. Stop it. Stop wearing your bonnets to the store, please. Because not only does it make you look bad, but it's a reflection of us women as a whole, especially African American women. At least put some earrings on, put some lip gloss on, make sure your clothes match. And I know that stuff gets crazy, and I know that stuff gets out of hand as a mom and you get busy, but take 10 or 5 or 10 minutes, just take 5 or 10 minutes to care for yourself, to where you look decent enough that if somebody were to meet you that you weren't expecting to see, you would be okay presenting yourself. You should never have to present yourself and say, excuse me for the way I look. You should be on point. That's how I feel, and I know that varies for different people. This is what I've learned about me. I have to make sure I'm on point, regardless if I am being a bum. I'm gonna be a cute bum. My lips ain't gonna be chapped. My skin ain't gonna be ashy. I refuse. I'm at least have my wedding ring on. I'm at least have some earrings on. If I don't have earrings on again, I might have some lip gloss on. My hair gonna be tied. Something, if I'm gonna wear something to cover up my hair, it's gonna be a scarf. It ain't gonna be no bonnet. I'm not walking in no store with no bonnet on. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry, I'm very passionate about that because it disappoints me. There's so many beautiful women out here in this world, and they're diminishing their value and their respect. People lose respect for you when you don't care for yourself. You walking in here with Nike slides, don't get me wrong, I wear my Nike slides everywhere, but you walking in here with Nike slides and a bonnet on, who you think is gonna respect you enough to listen to what you have to say? If you don't have enough respect for yourself to put yourself together to come out here to get some milk for your baby or some water for your baby, then why do you expect me to have respect for you? I love y'all though. I love y'all. I promise I do. There were times where when I was still figuring out who I was, there would be times I would go to choir rehearsal with pants on so raggedy that you couldn't even see my shoes. My first lady came up to me and I had these pajamas on and I didn't match. You couldn't see my shoes. My hair was all over my head. Talking about I couldn't deal with myself. I couldn't take care of myself because I had this kid and I had to get here fast. She came up to me and said, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm fine." She was like, "Well, you look like you don't look okay." "Yeah, I'm fine, first lady, blah, blah, blah." And then my mother-in-law came and picked us up and she was like, "Christian, don't you ever come out in this house like that again. You should care enough about yourself to at least put some jeans on, put some leggings on. They're comfortable. Don't come out of your house in these ratty jeans and not matching and your hair looking like that again. There's scarves, there's wraps, there's things you can do to where you don't have to look like what you go through. Don't do that." And I say it out of love. I'm only saying it because I'm passionate about it, because that was me. That was me. That was a hard one. I hope y'all understand that was really hard for me to share with y'all. It really was. It really, really was. I love y'all, for real. But you have to stop leaving your home looking like you don't care about yourself. You have to. You have to. And the last one thing that we have to stop doing as women, keeping toxic relationships. You have to relieve yourself of toxic relationships. You'll know them when you see them because they have an effect on you even when the person isn't there. The person could like or not like your picture on Instagram. The person could comment something vague on your Facebook status. And they just have too much power over you to where you can't live and love yourself and your true self because you're trying to conform into this person that toxic relationship wants you to be. And that's not fair to you. You don't get to live in freedom. You don't get to live and be your true 100% self. So get rid of those toxic relationships. We gotta stop having them. Find you some people that love you for you, that want to see you blossom into exactly who you are. And you wanna make sure that you feel comfortable being you around them. You don't wanna have to censor yourself around your friends. You should be able to be transparent and real around your friends. If you can't do that, they're probably not your friend. If you have to be tactful with somebody that you call your friend, then they're probably not your friend. They're probably more of an associate and you need to treat them accordingly, you know? So I hope that this video didn't upset you guys. If it did, I hope it gets you right because I only want you to be your best you, which is why I'm here. All these things is to help you live your most fulfilled and inspired life. I hope these pieces of information inspire you to become a better, more fulfilled, more purposeful, more put together, beautiful woman that you already are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please share all your comments with me in the comments below. And other than that, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.